To quote the great Andrew Dice Clay, hickory dickory dock. This chick sat on my... Oh, sorry. It's 8 o'clock. What is up, defects? You know, we are back. It is the Wednesday night press. Guy Ford, did you actually think I was going to tell the end of that joke?
I was waiting for it.
I almost finished it for you.
I was looking at these guys. I didn't tell them what I was going to say, and I'm looking at them both like, oh, God. All right. So we got a jam-packed show. I'm seeing the chat filling already. I'll let the boys say what's up, and then we'll get this show on the road. So let's start with Guy Forge on the bottom there.
What is up, defects? Welcome to the Wednesday Night Press. Good to be back with the boys. Nice to see you guys. Jay, what's up, man?
Good to see you guys. What is up, defects? Hey, we got action-packed show like Matt said. We got a giveaway. We got some special guests. We got a special gift for somebody in the chat, a special surprise, courtesy of the defects. Drink in hand, ready to get stuff started. What do you think, fellas?
I think we got to get right into it. The chat is filling in, 50, 60 people in here. It's just going fast. I'm not even going to do it to you, Jay. We're just gonna hit the sponsors, I think. What do you say?
Let's go. First up, Express Comic Book Pressing, my boy Erod212, your presser's presser for all your pressing and cleaning needs. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Not only that, Erod will submit to CGC and CBCS and pass along his discount.
Oh wait, that means
then you know it. Everybody loves a little bit of Beaver, guys. Mutant Beaver Comics, one of the world's largest online stores for exclusive variants. Defects 10 gets you 10% off all your comics. Ship worldwide. That's right. Mutant Beaver ships worldwide. Anywhere, guys. Antarctica, wherever you are. Wherever you want some beaver, they'll give it to you. So tell Pat and the B-Man that Defects sent you.
Why Antarctica, though? Like, why'd you pick there?
It's winter time, man. It's winter in New York. It's a little cold out, and it was the first thing that came to mind. And it's far away.
Good point. He's always thinking. This guy.
Always thinking.
So, we got a jam-packed show. Go ahead, guys.
Yes. Well, speaking of people who are always thinking, Wayne Watts coming through with a $5 super chat. He said, I hate anyone who bought the Venom Momoko cover. I'm prepared to lose friends over it.
Oh, no.
Someone knows what they're talking about in here. So, Wayne, thank you, my friend. We appreciate you. And you know what, Maddie? It's Wednesday Night Press, and we got a super chat, so you might as well start them off with something sweet.
Should we just start them? Should we just get right into it? I mean,
100%.
Sure, why don't we start? It's a little cold out. Why don't we heat them up a little bit?
You heat them up a little bit. All right.
Defects. Guess who's back for some more super chats? Yeah, baby. Let's go, defects.
The ass slap heard round the comic book community. What can I say?
Let's go, defects.
Oh my Lord. Eva's back. That's all I can say. I'm telling you, if you guys don't follow her on Instagram, I just love following her. The posts are just they're so classy. Oh God, jam-packed show. We got some news. We got some opinions. See, Nick knows. The Wayne Watts, he was 100% right because we lost two subscribers over that because people didn't like our opinion. Hey, you know what I say to that? I wish I had the fucking video ready, but it's not. So I'm just going to say, hey, do what you got to do. More, baby. Should we jump right into the news, boys?
Let's go.
See if I can find. Let me see if I can find this graphic. I don't know what I'm doing anymore these days. I don't even think it's in here.
Rusty. He got cage rust, man.
It's a good question, by the way. You think Eva can handle the BX Boxer slap? Woo-hoo.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is
Here's
a good question.
Does BX Boxer think he can handle the Eva slap?
Can he handle the repercussions of the slap?
There you go.
Wow.
Here we go. know what time it is. Look at Guy Forge spinning around like he's on a news network. All right, so I think we should start. We're going to start off with a little bit of comic book news. This is pretty cool. I don't know if I sent this to the boys earlier, so they're going to see it with you for the first time also. So here we go. All right, so we've talked a little bit about it before. We know Avengers Forever is coming out December 22nd. So we got a couple little tidbits of information, and this is pretty cool. So Marvel's next major Avengers epic teases a very, very different Thor. Yeah, see, Coco is excited. So they put out a little bit of a preview. This is not like, a spoiler. This isn't like a leak. This is a preview that Marvel put out. So we have a Tony Stark variant who's going to be Ant-Man in this universe, because Avengers Forever is kind of like What If. It's like a continuation of What If. We're going to get Peggy Carter as Captain America. So it's going to be, we're starting to see the kind of the tie-in of MCU stuff into comics, and I think that's a good thing. I don't know about you guys, but we can talk about that in a minute. So Tony Stark as Ant-Man is going to pick up Mjolnir. We don't know if it's going to be Odin's son's hammer. Is it going to be Throg's hammer? Kind of looks like Throg's hammer, so it's questionable there. But you got a lot of things happening here. So Avengers Forever, December 22nd, starts after Avengers 750. Jay, I'll start with you. I know you've seen a little bit about this. What do you think, bro? I mean, this is the tie-in is starting to happen.
There we go. You know what? It makes me a little nervous when I see a very different Thor. I hope it's not a DC direction Thor, if you get what I'm saying. Story arcs with Marvel, man, are hit or miss. I'm excited for Devil's Reign. I'm not a big Avengers guy in the comic books, but we'll see what it has to bring, a different Thor. Let's go. So I like the original, but if they're changing them up, they're changing them up.
Well, I think what you're going to get kind of in Avengers Forever is you're going to get almost like a What If storyline pulled in, like it basically like almost like a continuation, like I said, of the Disney Plus series. They're literally taking Captain America Peggy Carter and bringing her right into the comic book pages. So, Guy Forge, I'm going to let you look at this image, and it's a first look at what we're going to see. And there's something going on in the background you might want to talk about.
Oh, why would I want to talk about it? We got like venom ants going on.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's
symbiote ants.
Bullshit. All I know is that Coco has the right idea. Maybe throw a defect Thor in there. That would be exciting. Looks like Thor might get a haircut, so we'll see what goes on. Hopefully, he's got a good fade guy. But I don't know. Change it up. I don't know about this Ant-Man thing and these fucking things, but
I mean, when here, like they just took something and just said, let's see if this sticks. Let's make Tony Stark Ant-Man, who wields Mjolnir and runs from venomized symbiote ants.
All he needs is the shield.
Sounds like a joke.
He's complete. Yeah.
What'd you say?
All he needs is the shield now, and he's done. He'll be every single Avenger all in one.
He's the Overwatcher.
Yeah.
Overseer. The Overseer. What's his name? Yeah, Overseer. Oh my. Yeah. So. I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued at least. It's got me a little bit of excited. The other part that I read about this, I am a little bit excited. You know why? I'll tell you why. And I think this will make Jay a little happy. Is that they're going to use aspects from other popular comic book series. So they're going to take ideas that were left off from Donny Cates in Venom and Donny Cates in Thor and Chip Zdarsky in Daredevil and bring them into this and continue. Like, I don't want to say continue those storylines, but kind of use elements from them storylines to build a bigger story of whatever they're trying to do. So
it's like a fucking Avengers jambalaya. Let's just throw everything in a pot and see how it tastes. Get the fuck out of here.
What's the chat saying?
I don't know.
What are they thinking?
Put the symbiotes to rest for a little while.
Yeah.
I see some
positive. Venom #1 that dropped today is awesome, and it picks up right where Kate's left off. So, guys, if you haven't picked up Venom #1, start reading it.
Cerrone says trash it. Hard pass. We're getting a lot. And I'm seeing the negative stuff. All right, the early stuff was positive. Flush Jackson in the house. What's up, brother? All right, a lot of passes. Okay. So maybe Matt Forge is alone on this one. I'm okay there. All right, let's get into what. This is a big one. We'll spend a little bit of time on this. This is pretty cool. who's excited for this Friday?
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
there's going to be huge announcements, guys. Have
Disney?
your spec box ready.
You ain't kidding. Have eBay ready. Have my comic shop ready. All your secret sites. It's going down this Friday. All right. Guys, stop me whenever you want to talk about something. I'm just going to start reading through kind of the schedule and where you're going to hear the information, where you can get it first so that you're the first to know along with us. Okay. So pay attention here. This is important. So Friday morning, midnight PST, 3 a.m. East. We're on the East Coast, so I'm going to do everything in East Coast time. So Thursday night, Friday morning, 3 a.m., you're getting all new content dropping. Okay, so nothing crazy here. You're getting Shang-Chi. I know Jay's watching that this weekend. I know Guy's probably going to rewatch it.
I got to watch it over. Sometimes the second time is better. We all know that. So I'll be in the comfort of my own home. I won't be eating Guy's popcorn. I ate his whole big box of popcorn at the movie theater.
You won't be falling asleep, right?
I'll fall asleep. Yep. So
You did fall asleep, by the way.
Yeah, Guy, so did you.
Get out of here.
yeah, he did.
We got the Marvel Assembled, the making of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So you got a little behind the scenes. And you also have a Marvel Studios Legends Hawkeye, which is kind of like a highlight reel of Hawkeye. They're getting ready for the series. So no great shakes there. Some new content. There's some other stuff, but it's not comic book related, so I'm leaving it out. Jungle Cruise, shit like that. All right. Here's the good stuff. 9 a.m. Eastern time. We're getting first looks, new trailers, exclusive clips. You want to follow along on social media. You want to follow at disneyplus, secret sites.
See what happens when you open your mouth?
I know. Listen, you got to give them a little teaser. You want to follow social media at Disney Plus. You want to follow them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Pick your poison. That's where the news is dropping at 9 a.m. Eastern time. You're going to have Disney Plus creators. You're going to have stars. You're going to have Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographics. That's what you're getting. We're concerned about Star Wars. We're concerned about Marvel, right?
Yep.
I have a feeling, and Jay, take this one from me, and then Guy, follow up. I think you're going to see some casting choices. I think you're going to see some stars, some actor and actresses on screen. Jay, if you want to start up. What else do you think we'll see during this first look at 9 a.m.?
I think maybe we'll get more movie announcements. I think we'll get more show announcements. I think we'll get definitive dates. I think we'll get, like you said, castings, actors, actresses. I think it's going to be a jam-packed day. We might get some video games. We might get some animation. We might get some old school cartoons back on Disney Plus. So I'm excited. You know, I'm going to be surfing the web all day, looking at what I got to look at and picking up what I got to pick up.
God, it's like you're like a kid in a candy store on Friday morning. What do you think's dropping?
I mean, how is it possible I can call out sick on Friday? I mean, I don't know if my boss is watching right now, but if you are, just a question. This is where I'm asking: is this going to be treated like a DC fandom? Like, is it going to be like kind of like the same kind of layout? You think?
I think it's going to be
very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like
the presentation of it, like that. Like, are they going to do it like a streaming thing, and like are they going to have people jump on and surprises with some stuff maybe?
So I think here's the rest of the equation, and then I'll tell you what I think is going to happen as far as format. So 9 a.m. I think you get like an hour to 2 hours of announcements on social media. Okay, I don't know if they're going to be concurrent, like Twitter is going to have the same thing as Facebook, and Instagram is going to have this, or if they're going to be like sequential where they do one here and then another one there. So try to follow it on as much as you can. But I think they're going to start making announcements there. They'll have little mini video clips there, stuff like that. But then at 11:45 a.m., this is important also. If you're subscribed to Disney Plus, they're going to drop exclusive footage on the platform. So you got to be on Disney Plus at 11:45 a.m. So that, I think, is where you're going to see trailers. I think you're going to see trailers for shows that we know about already. So I think you're going to get so if I'm guessing what I think you're going to see, I think you may see a She-Hulk trailer. You may see a Moon Knight trailer. I think those are the two most obvious Disney Plus things that you'll see. You might get a movie trailer that, maybe another Doctor Strange trailer or something like that. But I think at 9 a.m. is when we're going to hear 2 or 3 new projects that we kind of probably thought were coming, but didn't hear any announcements, right? Like maybe something like Thunderbolts,
Yep.
right? Everybody thinks maybe the Nova announcement, right? There were some leaks about that. I mean, what do you guys think? What project that we haven't got announced do you think that we will hear on Friday? If you had to pick one, Guy, you go first.
I don't know, man. When are we getting the Spider-Man trailer?
Forget about it. Tell me something that we didn't hear about. What do you think? Come on.
No idea. No idea,
right,
man.
Jay, I mean, you got to give me 2 now because Guy didn't get one.
Show me the green cape and tease Fantastic Four.
He wants Doom and Fantastic Four. He's going big or go home. I like it.
How are you gonna? You're out of your mind. You think you're gonna get that?
Give me a tease for Fantastic Four coming up.
I like that. Casting.
What would be my other? I don't know, man. Maybe Armor Wars trailer, something along those lines. I don't know.
That.
I don't know.
I like a Fantastic Four casting. Maybe not all 4. Maybe you get 1 or 2. I could see that. I don't think that's that far-fetched. I'm gonna say Nova. I'm gonna say Nova announcement. I think those are the 2 big things, and then I think you get Moon Knight and She-Hulk trailer. And I think you get some people are talking about Obi-Wan. I think we're gonna get a lot of Star Wars stuff too. Like
that's
like a
right.
good,
Obi-Wan
like a
is
good amount of Star Wars stuff.
You're gonna get Obi-Wan on Friday. 100%. 100%.
Josh got some here. What's he saying? Get your guy.
Said I'm still hoping for a Killmonger show that happened before BP1, kind of like a 2018 series.
Okay,
That would be dope.
I like it. So that's the deal. So you got to be ready at 9 a.m. Eastern on social media and 11:45 Eastern on Disney Plus, and then you got to run to try to beat everybody else to buy the books. So it's going to be a big day. It's going to be a big day. Obviously, if we hear something, we'll try to post it for you guys to kind of lead you in the right direction. Whatever information we could give you early, we will. Right now, we don't have anything definitive. We know a couple little things, but it's not. We don't want to, we don't want to give anything out. So as soon as it's concrete, then of course we would share with you guys. But remember those 2 times: 9 a.m., 11:45. I'm pumped. Guys calling out. Jay's coming over.
That's it. Yeah.
He's taking an early lunch.
Kick my feet up and just start watching. Get paid to watch it.
Here you go. TiVo in the house. Perfect timing. If you want to know anybody that's got scoops on this, it's probably TiVo. Guy, you asked for it, so take it away, bro.
Well, we got a poster, ladies and gentlemen. Throw your thoughts out there. Get excited. Get not excited. Don't get excited. Who the hell knows? They took away the what is that? That multiverse hole kind of opening up and shit like that from Doctor Strange. They took that out of the equation and they made a whole different background. Same picture, but put it on a whole different background. Why? I don't know. Did they want to mess things up for us? Take your consideration as the lightning breaks off into 3 pieces. Take your consideration and your thoughts as the sand breaks up into 3 pieces. Take your consideration as you're getting 3 Doc Ock tentacles, whatever you want to call them. Take your consideration that that piece of concrete has 3 rebarbs coming out of it. I don't know. How many teases are we getting that this is going to be 3 Spider-Men? You figure it out. I have no fucking idea.
What'd you miss in the background there? You missed somebody back there.
Yeah, Green Goblin's in the background. Do I really want to even talk about that Green Goblin in the background? I don't know. He's going to lose his helmet. He's going to take Doc Ock's sunglasses and put them on. You got Mephisto in the bottom left corner over there. So, you know what? See what you got. See what you got going on. Now we saw pictures drop yesterday of some people sitting around the dining room table over there with a lawyer. Yep. We won't name names. Yep. Then we saw another picture of them on a ferry, all 3 of them holding masks, all bloodied up in the face.
On a ferry?
Yeah, on a ferry. Like the Staten Island ferry.
Didn't we talk about that a few weeks back where Tom Holland said he did a scene with somebody that we don't know about yet and they were all sitting at a table?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was
Come on.
That was the pick.
Come on now.
So, you know what? Cheers, Sony, for making us, and Marvel too, because you're in on it. You're in cahoots. You're in bed. So, you know what? You're part of the fucking problem. We're all talking about it. Congratulations. You sparked up some conversation.
Well, there you go. Jay, do you think that this movie is being like, can it meet expectations once we sit down in the theater to go see it?
Yeah, I think so. Listen, you got to obviously there you see Electro, you see Green Goblin, you see Sandman, you see Doc Ock, right? I think there's going to be a surprise. Is it going to be the Sinister Six? They're talking about the Sinister Five, maybe a crazy end credit scene. I'm excited for this, man. I think it's going to be good. Spider-Man, it's MCU. It's old villains. It's classic Spider-Man villains. So this is a first day must-see for me. I still haven't seen Eternals. I know I've been crazy busy, but this is a day one must-see for me.
Is Venom popping up in this movie?
I think maybe at an end credit scene, or they refer to Venom. I hope so. I can't wait for Venom to be done with the Sony bullshit and hop into the MCU. Ed Hardy is a great actor. Those Venom movies were absolutely trash.
Hardy.
Oh, Tom Hardy, that's right. Ed Hardy.
Ed
Hardy is what Matt and Guy wore in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I never wore that shit, bro.
Your ass.
Matt used to walk around with a big tiger on his chest with a crown.
There's no evidence of that.
I burnt that shirt. I burnt that shirt. So.
All right, yeah, I think this. I'm a little worried about the hype. As far as the trailer, I was just watching a couple of the big YouTube channels that cover all the cinematic stuff, and it sounds like probably they're not going to do the trailer this week because you got Disney Plus Day. I think next week is probably the trailer. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hearing 3 trailers. I'm hearing 1 trailer. I don't know. 3 trailers with different villains in each one. I don't know what to believe anymore. The insiders were fighting last night on Twitter. That's all I know. So
you know what's funny?
If you're not, go look at that. It was pretty funny. You
know what's funny is that I don't know who posted it, but I saw a depiction of 3 different posters right next to each other. This one was the middle poster, and then there were 2 posters obviously on the outskirts that you do not see, but obviously they connect, and you have the rest of Doc Ock and the other 2 Spider-Men and other stuff going on too. So it was, I mean, if that's the truth, that would be a wicked ass poster to have all 3 of them and have 3 separate posters all connect. You know what I mean?
Yep. Let's do one more here, and then Jay, I think we're gonna
bring on some guests.
Yeah, we got somebody that wants to share something. So let's do one more here. It's a quick one because I got some other stuff, but I don't want to keep the guests waiting. Anybody want to read this?
Marvel casts its werewolf for next year's Disney Plus Halloween special. Disney Plus got hit it on the head here. What better way to bring out Werewolf by Night than Disney Plus Halloween special, guys? I think it's going to be an awesome series. I think it's different. It's horror-esque. We know they're going in that direction a little bit with Blade, almost like Moon Knight. So I'm excited for this, man.
Yeah, they're saying Gail Garcia Bernal has been tapped to lead the Marvel Studios and Disney Plus 2022 Halloween special. So everybody's thinking that this is going to be the Werewolf by Night character. Guy Forge, I know you're not into the horror stuff, but it is Marvel.
What does that mean? It is Marvel. Congratulations, a fucking werewolf. All right. There we go.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we talked about this a little bit, so this isn't a scoop or anything like that as far as what I'm going to say next. The casting did just happen a couple days ago. We know back in August, it was reported that they were looking for a Latino actor in his 30s to helm it. So everybody started thinking maybe not Jack Russell, but maybe Jake Gomez.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. And that book heated up months ago. If you were on top of your game, you picked up copies of these months ago with the announcement. So
So Marvel's 2020, Werewolf by Night #1. That could be the iteration of Werewolf by Night that we get. I'm going to say that I'm 90% sure this is the way they're going to go, because I don't think there's that many. I shouldn't say this because I'm going to get blasted, but Werewolf by Night doesn't have like this monster fan base where if we don't use the original, people are going to lose their minds. Right.
Yep.
So Marvel is going to take Marvel and Kevin Feige and the MCU. They're going to take every opportunity to bring the new blood in, like the newer iterations of these characters when possible. And this is a golden opportunity because I don't think people are going to be up in arms if we don't get Jack Russell. I think they just want Werewolf by Night, period. Right. So
I think Jake Gomez is a better play, in my opinion. It's
100%. I mean,
you know, it's more modern. It's going to be a more relatable character to everybody nowadays. So I think, Feige always hits it on the head, man. So I'm excited for this.
Yeah, there's the monster stuff. We're gonna talk about Eternals in a little while, and we're not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna try to do as best I can. Yeah, you can keep them around longer, 100%.
That's what Josh says,
But
yeah.
the monsters, the horror, all that's the Midnight Suns, the Ghost Riders, the Blades, the what the hell, the Moon Knights. That is going to be a huge part of what they're doing, and that is starting to form. Like in the background, that is happening, and this is just another piece of that. So, pretty cool stuff.
I'll tell you this: Michael J. Fox, Teen Wolf. That's the only werewolf I liked.
There you go, 1 or 2.
My man could ball too. No, Jason Bateman was in the second one. So Michael J. Fox was the first one.
Oh, that's
Jason
right.
Bateman took over the reins. Come on, don't test this shit.
So Jay, you want to talk about our guests a little bit right before we bring them on? I think we're just waiting. There we go. So go ahead. Why don't you intro him and I'll bring him in.
All right, guys. 2 awesome guests on tonight. 2 friends that became comic book creators. One a writer, one an artist. We have from Fugitive Poems, Christian DiMatteo and James Line, guys. And listen, we talked about Matt back in the 90s and the early 2000s with the Ed Hardy shirt. They used to call him Matt Lines. For a totally different reason.
I haven't been called that in a long time, bro.
Guys, welcome to the show. I know you guys have an awesome Kickstarter going for Containment Breach Volume 2, The Myth Reborn. First, I just want you guys, we could start with Christian. Tell us a little something about yourself, how you got this going. We know you have a writing background. Get a little bit into that and preach what you got to preach, brother.
Thank you so much. We're so psyched to be on. This is a killer show. And let me just say, forget me for a second. If they nail Ghost Rider and Moon Knight, my head will explode.
Yep.
I mean, that's, to me, it was Spider-Man, it was Moon Knight, it was Ghost Rider. And I'm 900 years old, so I'm talking the 90s. But, man, that era, holy crap, that'd be amazing. Thank you guys for having us on. I'm Christian DiMatteo. I am a writer. I've been writing for a lot of years. I am a writing coach. I'm a college professor, but my heart is in writing fiction. And I was a comic book, what do we say, cool person? I was a comic book geek for all of my life, and I wanted to be a comic book artist. And one day I had a heartbreaking revelation that I can't draw. I just cannot draw. I was like 14 when I found out, and it destroyed me. And I focused on writing after that, and never thought about writing comics. And I've written 3 novels. I've got screenplays out there. I've got all kinds of stuff. And one day I had this idea that was a comic. I'd been working with a buddy, Michael Gracia, and he had kind of turned me into writing scripts. But I had an idea of my own that I knew wasn't a novel, it wasn't a short story, it wasn't a movie script, it was a comic. And I knew I could write it, and I started writing it, but I knew I wasn't going to draw it. And luck, fortuitously or something, I'll let James cover that, put James and I together. And I can't, I've gotten really involved in indie comics, the indie comics crew on Twitter. And one of the things that I see all the time is how much trouble, how hard it is for writers to get to work with artists, just finding a team that works for you. So I'm 100% blessed to be working with James. And so I'll let James talk about how he got involved.
You can see he also talks more than I do. I want to start off by saying I can't believe Tom Hardy's not getting more love on here. I love the first Venom. I thought the first one kind of sucked. I mean, the second one kind of sucked, but
I'm with you.
I thought the first one was cool, and I loved them in the remake of the remake of the remake of the Road Warrior. I thought that was a great flick.
I like Tom Hardy.
I love Tom Hardy.
He's
Tom Hardy in the Lobster Tank is Venom 1 to me.
Yep.
He's one of those few kind of genuine guys who really believe what he's doing. But yeah, so I got hooked up with this guy from Iron Maiden here. What's his name?
And I was just gonna say that if one of my professors had an Iron Maiden shirt, I probably would have passed all my classes.
All right, so
there you go.
Since you're getting called out, there's your other professor.
Oh, there you go.
All right. These guys are all right. We're
We're old school old men, yeah.
That's
So, working with Christian's great. We've been doing it for quite a few years now. We're starting to finally get some traction in what we're doing. We've been working on and now kickstarting Containment Breach 2, which is an anthology series. This was our second one. Our first one was kind of a smaller thing. This one's much bigger. We got 15 stories in the book, all different independent comic artists and writers and letterers and colorers in there. I'm real excited about it. I'm actually just finishing the layout of the book now. We got it all laid out. It turned out to be 164 pages when we're all said and done. So it's like it's big. It's not like a regular comic book. It's I was saying to Christian, it's not something that you can read in one sitting. It's like there's just a lot of stuff to take in, a lot of different styles and so forth, and I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, I see in the solicitation, guys, it's like a over 155-page comic book anthology, and the cover looks amazing, dude. I love the demon angel breastfeeding the angel and the devil. That's like me and Guy right there, sucking on the mom.
Does that make me the fucking?
Wow.
Yeah, but which one of you got the breast?
I mean, what the fuck, Jay? You painted yourself into a corner on that one. Jesus
I don't know where
Christ.
he was going with that.
The cover looks insane, dude.
Thank you.
I know this is up. We're gonna throw up the Kickstarter and everything in a little bit, but can you tell us about Containment Breach Volume 1? Is it still available for anyone that wants to pick that up?
We got a legacy tier on there, so we never printed it. It was totally digital. This was during quarantine last year. James and I have been working. We got a bunch of free comics up on fugitivepoems.com. We have the Dream Project, which is the thing I've been writing for years that got us together. Which James skipped over the story of how he jumped in on everything. But I was during quarantine, and I was talking to some artists, some comic people on Twitter, and just joking around and thinking, well, how quick could we get an anthology together? And we did it. We just threw it together, and we didn't want to do some half-ass thing. So this is Containment Breach Volume 1, and James did this cover as well that I love. We got a couple of teams together. That's terrifying. That's way too much of me.
I thought you wanted to show off the comic. I thought you wanted to show off the comic.
Oh yeah,
throw
we
it
can do
up real
that. I
quick.
timed that run. There you go.
There you go.
So we got a couple of teams together. We each shared a prompt with each other under the umbrella of quarantine and see how fast we could come up with a story, somehow quarantine adjacent, that had to do with the prompt that another team gave you. And we did it. We kind of put it together like an old school zine, kind of outlaw, kind of just publication. We put it up on Gumroad, and we put it up on, that's me modeling the dress. We put it up on Gumroad, and we put it up on Comixology, and people bought it. It was a hit. And we were so excited that I wanted to get it. Umbrella, yes, Raccoon City. I see that comment. We wanted to go bigger, but we had no idea it was going to go this big. We've got people from India, Peru, Venezuela, Ireland, Britain, Canada. We couldn't keep them out. We tried. We got actually a great team from Canada. And there's people, and we paired them up. We did the matchmaking. People applied as writers. They applied as artists, and we put them together. And there's a couple of teams that are now that we put together. They didn't know each other before. They're now doing other comics after this together.
Wow.
So it's been what we wanted. We wanted to be a company that lifted ourselves up, but lifted all these other indie artists up with us. There's people in this book, there's some of them never been published before, and they should have been. And we're dying to get this into comic shops. We got 2 retailer tiers on the Kickstarter where you can get either 3 for the price of 2 or 6 for the price of 4, and they all come with posters. James's kick-ass cover, and we also are unveiling, if we hit our stretch goal of $6,000, everyone's going to get his the picture that heads off the Kickstarter. We want this in stores so people can see how badass all these creators are, And I can totally toot my own horn here because we only have 3 stories in the book.
Yep, I see it.
The-
Forged
the
in
re-
flames.
Yeah, the rest of
meant to be.
That's right. The rest of this book is all other people, and they killed it. They absolutely killed it.
Nice. Moderators, if you could drop the link in the for Kickstarter in the chat, and guys, let's support, man. 2 guys making comic books, starting from the bottom. Let's show them some love here. You're getting awesome art. You're getting an awesome story. Listen, you're getting over 155-page comic book anthology here. Thank you, Dave. I know Coco's going to drop it. Guys, what else, man? What else you got going on?
So,
James?
Yeah, we've been focusing mostly on this. This has taken a long time. It's a labor of love. Took a long time to stick this book together and get everyone working and firing on all cylinders. We've also been we just recently kind of lit up our YouTube channel, so we'd like to get some support there. That would be cool. We actually have pre-recorded interviews of all the artists and writers from the anthology up there. So we're actually putting those up. I actually have a premiere on one of those in about 20 minutes. That's on if you search up Fugitive Poems on YouTube. We've been putting some time into that. But other than that, we're probably our next. This is our first Kickstarter, and we were able to actually fund within 36 hours, and we were real excited about that. So we're hoping that this is going to be
Thank you.
something
Congrats,
where
man.
we can really make a go of this and really make it's not just about the money, but it's cool when you can really support yourself doing what you love. And our next title will probably be more of a Fugitive Poems exclusive, like one of our titles that we're.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's
got to
all-
get you guys. We got to get you guys at one of these cons signing books, man.
That's it.
That's what the goal is. If you go to fugitivepoems.com, there's 3 comics up there for free. There's River and its sequel, Distributary, and then there's Shelter in Flames, which was our entry into Containment Breach Volume 1. But River and Distributary are the first 2 parts of a 5-part series. And our next Kickstarter is most probably, unless I get sidetracked with another idea, is most probably going to be a one-shot graphic novel of that whole story. I got the entire thing mapped out. I'm writing it, and half of it's written already, actually. Yeah, that's River. And again, all the art you see is James.
Wow, this is good, man.
So
This is
these-
really good.
These you can see, these 2 issues you can see for free up on fugitivepoems.com. We got those up
There
for
you
free.
go.
But the whole arc of the story is going to be what, Christian? 5 books altogether.
Yeah.
And that most likely not necessarily in stone yet, but most likely that's going to be our next Kickstarter. Will be the kind of second half of this story. And of course, in print this time around.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Christian James, we got to talk, man. We might need a Defects exclusive variant cover to one of these, man.
Oh yeah.
This looks like Jay on a Saturday night, like his stall pattern right here.
Our boy, our awesome dude, Elliot Rodriguez, did a variant cover, which is on our site for Distributary. And again, as part of working with the indie community, this is one of the things for me. To do this for a living and only do this would be miraculous. But working with James, I get to come up with this wild shit. And I noticed you use profanity. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
I get to come up with this wild shit. In River, there's a shot of a guy getting his face sliced off. And I said to James, I said, I got this idea and I wrote it and whatnot. He comes back to me with a drawing so anatomically correct that I suddenly understood my allergies. I'm like, the sinuses are that high? No wonder I get these headaches. I didn't know until he cut somebody's face off. And he'll.
Oh,
the
God.
cool thing is, all day long, you know, so much of life sucks. I get to look at my phone, and James has texted me another drawing. We're working on the comic. Our comic in Containment Breach 2 is the dark soul of the book. There it is.
Oh, sick. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, that's his face getting sliced right off. And if you
Oh,
zoom,
Jesus.
Wow.
100%
Christ.
accurate.
So we stuck the first issue of River into Containment Breach 1, so you can actually see it in print there. Yeah, like I said, you can see it for free on the website. But also, we have a what do we call it? The legacy
We
tier.
got the legacy tier.
You
So
can
if
actually
you're a
get-
completist,
There's only 25 of these in the world. We've given a couple away, and the legacy tier allows you to get this one in print and the new one in print. So it's pretty exclusive. I think there's like 10 of them left up on the
and it's the first
tiers on
printing.
Kickstarter.
It's never been printed before. So if you're on the legacy tier, you're going to get a book that no one else
And
is going to have.
Shout out to our printer, Mixum Printers. The quality on this is incredible. We actually,
Yeah, you know what? When you were showing it, I was going to say the quality of the paper looks amazing.
I mean, it looks like something, right off the racks. It's really cool. We actually did this to test Mixum out. So
Wow.
the next book will be printed here as well. And I couldn't believe the quality when we got it.
So
That's
guys,
awesome.
we're gonna throw up the website and the Kickstarter one more time. Any parting? First, we want to thank you for coming on, showing off your guys' great project and your great comic book. Any parting words before you leave? Sell your book now, guys.
Well, you know what? Thank you guys for having us on. I get to work on this. I get to write this, and I listen to you guys talk about comics and that love that you have for that creativity. I mean, we're part of it. We want to do that. We want to be part of that. You having us on means a lot. I got to tell you, this anthology, and it's so easy for me to hump this because it's a lot of other people's work. So it doesn't sound like I'm telling you how great I am because I'm great, but I don't want to say that. This book is so good. I'm telling you, I have so many anthologies on my shelves, and you know damn well, you pick up an anthology, there's 2 great stories, 4 okay stories, and about 5 crap stories. And I mean, come on. Every story has something major to offer. They're awesome. They're shocking. They're surprising. And I can't believe that we assembled this team. So thank you guys for letting us talk about the book and talk about these incredible creators that we've gotten to work with. And one more shout out, thecomicjam.com. We got a bunch of people from thecomicjam.com in this book. And every week, most weeks, I have a one-pager up. They do one-pagers every week. It's a comic collective for people who want to make comics. And thecomicjam.com, if you're looking for an escape from your workday, once a week they put up a blast of one-page comics. You'll find a bunch of mine there and other ones, and they're great. So thank you.
And guys, we'll put their YouTube channel in the link below once the video posts, and we'll put their Kickstarter up. And also we'll put Fugitive Poems website up. They got a lot of cool stuff. It's a well-designed website from when I was browsing on it. So Christian, James, we thank you here at Pressable Defects. Guys in the chat, guys watching on the rewind, let's support these guys. 2 cool dudes. We got a Motorhead t-shirt and we got an Iron Maiden t-shirt in the house.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. So guys, we appreciate it. Good luck with the Kickstarter. Matt, Guy, you got anything for him?
Yeah, Christian, James, from what I saw, Jay sent it over to me earlier. Congrats, number 1. Great work. For people watching now, for people watching on the replay, if you're not sold, head over to the website, Fugitive Poems. The link's in the description, the link's in the chat. Go check out the 2 free issues. Start reading it. Look at the art. If it's for you, support these guys, right? Let's get these guys going. Let's get these guys more recognition. Go back. If you like what they're doing, go back them. They got the Kickstarter. That link's in the description too. So let's help out. Let's help out the community here. Guys, honestly, like I said, Christian, James, really good work. The art and the writing is fantastic from what I've seen so far.
Mislabeled my album in the chat there. That's George Carlin, not whoever you said it was. Who the hell is Lee
Greenwood?
This is the man right here.
Yeah,
That's
James
awesome.
Carlin,
That's awesome.
true. Yeah.
Listen,
Thank you so much for that shout out.
Congratulations.
You guys can follow us on Instagram, Fugitive Poems, YouTube Fugitive Poems, Twitter, at Fugitive Poems on Twitter too, right?
Yeah.
Or
And
we have
by
our
the way,
individual accounts.
if you check out the Fugitive Poems YouTube, if you want to know what indie artists are doing, we're putting up more and more interviews with these incredible artists out there. Check them out, and I'm gonna say it. Tonight, we're dropping Marissa Brignol, who's one of the most incredible colorists I have ever seen work, and we're dropping the interview with her. So definitely
go.
subscribe.
Yeah,
I
she
thought you were
gives
gonna.
some great
I thought you were gonna.
insight into what it's like to be an indie artist. Really, really fun interviews.
I thought you were gonna say you were dropping Marissa Tomei. I was like, I'm there.
I
But
never in
listen-
my life thought Aunt May would be hot, but I don't even know
Yeah,
what to
well-
do now.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So
I would never drop her anywhere.
And by the way, who better to bring out the fugitives than the defects? So congratulations, guys. Very proud to have you on, because you know what? It's all about this. It's all about the community, and it's all about bringing people to light that maybe wouldn't have been able to get seen by a lot of people. So we're happy to help out and support you guys. So you know what? Good luck, best of luck, and we can't wait to see what happens next.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated
guys.
for having us on.
You got it.
Thank you, guys.
All right, boys.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Later. All right.
Awesome guys right there, man. How
Yeah.
cool is that?
I'm telling you, you guys want to check that out. You definitely want to go head over. Links in the description, links in the chat. Check it out. You know, you want
And
to
you
check
know
it out
what?
after the
That's-
show, check it out after. You want to check it now, check it now. But definitely, I suggest at least taking a look.
Christian and James, two smart guys, because they know their comic book is the shit when they give you the first 2 episodes and they reel you in for the rest. So there you
They're
go,
like, here,
guys.
read it. We know you're coming back. That's good marketing right there.
That's a good salesperson as far as I'm concerned.
That's it. And Guy would know. But
So Matty, what else do we
just
got?
saying.
More news?
we got a little bit more news. We'll do a giveaway,
bit.
so don't worry.
little
It
bit.
ain't over. We ain't going nowhere yet. Let me get this back. Let me get these things back up. What do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Share my screen. Fix my posture. Let's go. All right. So we didn't talk about Eternals yet. However, I put a post up on the community page, and I did blast this article out there. Some positive, some negative. So here it is. Rumor: Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie taps Eternals director Chloe Zhao. Okay. So Jay, I know you didn't see Eternals yet, so I'm gonna let you cover in a minute the second half of this rumor about which Star Wars storyline we might be getting. But Guy Forge, me and you went to see Eternals. We'll cover Eternals after. But from what you saw, do you like her helming the next, maybe the next, you know, we heard that to set the stage a little bit, Kevin Feige and Kennedy are doing the next kind of series of Star Wars movies together. So as a Star Wars fan, I know you are, long time, are you excited about the prospect of, you know, this chip being put on the board for the next Star Wars features?
I got 4 words for you. Why the fuck not? Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So let me start it off by saying that, and finish it off by saying Eternals top 6. That's all I gotta say. It's in the top 6.
Oof.
Okay. So get it right. Don't believe the hype, and don't believe people out there. I never listen to critics. Make a decision for yourself. That's why you have the brain. That's why you have that brain inside your head. All right? Make your own decisions. Great movie.
And Jay, before we talk about what this could mean, where it could be set and which era, I just want to touch on this a little bit. And it's somebody put in the chat, someone put in the comments of a post. And again, all comments are welcome. I'm not hating on anyone. Somebody said, you know, they didn't like this because they thought that she would turn it into something with an agenda. Okay, that it would be less about the story and more about pushing a narrative. And I basically responded back, hey, until she proves me wrong, I'm going to assume that that's not the case, because that's not what happened with Eternals. In my eyes, it was one of the least politically driven, agenda driven movies that they've done in a while. It was just a story, man. To me, it was just a good story. And I don't care what agenda it is that you want to push, whether it's one side or the other. I don't care, because I don't want to see agendas pushed and forced down my throat, whether I agree with them or not. I don't care about that. I want a good story. And guess what? She didn't do it in Eternals. So again, until she proves that that's not going to be the case, I'm okay with her doing Star Wars. I think she did a great job with Eternals. We'll talk about it in a minute. But Jay, what's the other half of this rumor about what Star Wars series we could be seeing come to the screen?
It looks like it's going to be the High Republic, guys. That's what speculation is spinning right now. And we told you back in the day, get that comic book exclusives. Villa Pellinalo. What is his name?
Paulo Villanella.
Yeah, that's it. I had it backwards. Paulo Villanella exclusive because listen, that's the one right there, man. Limited, awesome Clone Wars homage. So hot book right now. If you could still get copies, you might want to grab copies, guys, of any Star Wars High Republic because it looks like it may be going in that direction. So I love everything Star Wars, so I'm excited.
I agree.
So I did a little research and I saw just a bit.
Wait a minute,
and
what?
I was like, yeah, I did a little research. Shocking, right?
Matty Forge did research?
Yeah. So we know we got the Acolyte Disney Plus series, which everybody kind of forgot about. And that is set in the High Republic, right? So the High Republic, I mean, obviously all you Star Wars heads, correct me if I'm wrong here, but those of you that don't know anything about it, that's not going away. Yeah, that's not going away.
That's going nowhere. Thank you,
away.
Coco.
Thank
Villa
you, Coco.
Palanola.
That's like Tony Stank, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Tony Stank.
So the Star Wars film will be set 250 years before the events of the Phantom Menace, which is right around that High Republic era. That's what a source is saying. So we have the Disney Plus series, Acolytes, which is set in the High Republic. We heard a rumor of an animated series for High Republic. We know that the High Republic comic series is going on right now. So that is 100% a strong candidate. The other candidate, and I saw some people calling for it, was the Old Republic, which I think would be even farther back than the High Republic. So I don't know. It's going to be one of them, right? My money's on the High Republic, like Jay
What
said.
about what Joker Jack says, Jay?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I think I've seen movies like that before on the hub.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
Hey, like Jay always says, it's only flesh.
Yeah, it's only flesh. You got Jabba the Hutt whacking his bag in the background.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow. Nobody wants to see that.
Guy, you want to take this one?
Not even Salacious Crumb wants to see that. Peacemakers, Chukwudi Iwaji boards Guardians of the Galaxy 3. This is exciting, guys. I'm on board anything Guardians of the Galaxy. You sold me at 1. You had me from the beginning. Best soundtracks to any freaking movie out there. This is. I mean, I'm just dropping fucking words today because of all these movies. I'm excited.
So this is pretty cool, and I spoke to Jay about this, and we were speculating. So we'll do it with the chat here. So James Gunn posted a photo on Twitter of the whole crew, and somebody noticed this actor alongside. So somebody said, "Hey, what's the deal with this guy? Well, is he in Guardians?" So here's what James Gunn responded to on Twitter. He said, "Chuck has indeed joined the cast. After working with him on Peacemaker, I wasn't about to let go of one of the best actors I've ever worked with. So I gave him the role most every big name actor in Hollywood wanted. # talent above all else." So now we started saying, okay, what role could this guy be talking about? So, Jay, who do you think he's going to be playing in the Guardians movie based on that quote?
So I have two opinions. Off the hashtag, right? I'm thinking maybe the one above all, but then I'm thinking, why would none of these actors would know that unless you're a comic book fan? No one would know the one above all, right? I would love to see the Surfer, man. My guess is the Surfer. It's Guardians. I see a lot of good. Again, like the B says, high evolutionary. I don't know about Hollywood actors would even know who he was unless you're a huge comic book fan. Thunderhouse is with me, man. I'm going Surfer. I'm going Surfer all the way. What better way to bring him out than Guardians 3? We're already getting Adam Warlock. It makes sense.
What do you think, guy? Sorry, Jay. I didn't thought you were finished. What
I was just gonna say my money's on Surfer.
All right.
What
do you think, guy?
I would literally fall down the stairs at the movie theater.
That's who you think?
I would fall down the stairs. I would love it. I mean, come on.
What happens if your movie theater don't have stairs?
He's going to throw himself from the balcony.
I'm going to throw myself off the balcony. Yeah, that's all.
So, all right. So here's what I'm thinking. I saw Josh. I saw Jay. I heard Jay's comment, and he said this today. And I'm going to say this could be a play on words. Okay, and follow me here. If he says most big name actors want to play this, and I'm like, okay, actors have big egos. They all think they're God. Okay, so maybe that's why it's the one above all or the high evolutionary, because he's doing a little bit of play on words, right? So that's a little. I think that's a reach, but I would probably go here with Jay, and I'm gonna say Surfer. I'm gonna say Surfer because if he's saying this is one of the best actors that he's worked with, I think Surfer has to be a character that. I think that has to be a really good actor, because we expect a certain portrayal of Surfer. That's got to be nailed, right? Because he's going to look the way he's going to look, but we expect Surfer to have that personality that when we read his comics, like we're hearing in our head what we think. I think we're all along the same lines of what Surfer sounds like and what his demeanor is. I think you really need a really good actor for that. I don't think you need a big name actor for that. I think you need somebody that can nail the role. Kind of like what we saw with I can't remember the actor's name that came in as Immortus in Loki. He fucking nailed that. And that's not a household name, but he killed that. Like now that's Kang, right? That's Kang. That's Immortus. That is that character for the rest of the time, for me at least, right? I think you can have a similar situation here. So this would be huge. Yeah.
And like Guy said in the chat, that's a deep, deep character. Not even Silver Surfer, but just Norrin Rad himself, man. That's a deep storyline.
Yep.
Does Surfer have an accent in your head?
Not really an accent, no.
Nah, it sounds like an alien, dude.
No, it sounds like an alien. That's what you're going with.
I like the monotone, just like a monotone Surfer. That's me. That's
like
what I
got.
Like
a Morgan Freeman, like kind of delivery.
Like we're talking about like Shawshank Redemption Morgan Freeman or like Robin Hood Morgan Freeman.
Either one. That's why I'm asking about accent. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Neither.
All right, got it. All right.
Let's keep going. This next one looks like Guy.
Oh, yeah, it does. Henry Cavill's ready to join the MCU as Captain Britain. He's also ready to come back as Superman, just to let you know.
Well, it's so funny. I forgot to add the last slide, which was going to be that he's making a push to play Superman again, but he's like, fuck it, if you won't have me, put me in the MCU.
Listen, I'm on board with whatever he wants to do. He hashtag Cavill's my Superman. So I think he should come back as Superman. I'm skipping right over this Captain Britain bullshit.
All right,
don't skip too fast. Go ahead, Jay.
Trivia. This is what I'm not really excited about Captain Britain. I'm not really excited about Henry Cavill. But you know what I am excited for? Who is Captain Britain's sister in the comic books? Guys, put it in the chat. Let me see who has it. That should have been the giveaway question.
Oh man, I thought I was just typing in a start line. I was like, holy shit, he's doing it. I didn't even know he was doing this right now.
Guys, if you read that awesome X-Force Rick Remender run, Thunderhouse has it. It's Psylocke. Yep. So does this mean, is this hinting at mutants coming like we've always seen before? I'm more excited about Captain Britain being in there and then getting a Psylocke if they go in that direction.
Everything hints at mutants. Every freaking thing is going to hint at mutants now.
Well,
yeah, but this is a real, you know what I mean?
Well, if you've been on social media at all after, this last week, you've probably seen some books that maybe you don't understand why people have been posting them. I won't say anything more than that, and we'll just go from there. Maybe in a few weeks we'll do full spoilers on certain shows. I just don't want to do it yet. It's too soon. Okay. Let's just skip. Let me skip ahead here real quick. Let me get this off the screen for a second. Let's talk two things that I think are pretty cool. And like I said, no spoilers, Guy. But we went to see Eternals. Let's just give a quick recap. Let's not spend too much time here. Jay didn't see it yet. I told him about it. He sounded excited. He definitely wants to see it at some point. But Guy Forge, give me your honest opinion, real quick. Let's not hang on this too long.
It was good. I loved it, man.
That's all you got?
I thought that's all I got. Story was good. I believe that it stayed on track the whole movie. I didn't get bored for 3 hours, like sometimes happens in movies that stretch out too long. I didn't feel like I got lost. I paid attention the whole time. It kept me interested. It kept me, wanting to learn more and more about these characters that I may have not known a lot about before. The action scenes were put together very well for what you got. It wasn't all action. It was obviously more story. It gave you time to connect with the characters. What else do you want? I like how they ended it. The after credit scenes were both dope. So congratulations. You're going to get a mid one. You're going to get an end one. You're going to be happy with both of them. So you'll leave the movie theater very happy. And like I said, I didn't feel like I was there for 3 hours. So
I agree. Me and Guy are pretty much on the same page. I don't know if they could have done it any better. And I'm not saying like it's the best movie. I'm just saying like this was a lot to put on anybody going to see this. For the first, like if you're just getting into comic books or comic book movies, you've never seen anything else, you could go see this. If you've watched them all, you can go see this and enjoy it. There was a big burden. They really set a high bar, and I think they did really well. I think the casting was spot on. Every character I was invested in. All right, I liked every character. They developed them. It had, and I talked to Gary today about this. It almost it reminded. I was trying to compare it to another MCU movie, and it was hard to do. And the closest I could come was Guardians of the Galaxy. And I'm not saying it was as good as Guardians because I don't think it was, but you know they almost had a blank slate because nobody cared. I don't want to say nobody cared, but people weren't invested in the Guardians of the Galaxy. They didn't expect a certain thing, so they had free reign to kind of create these characters and make the movie about character development. So you found out who is Star-Lord, right? Who is Drax? And let me get into their psyche and really learn who this character is and go from there. And that's what they did with these characters. And I think they did an amazing job of that. Of course, I have some critiques, like there could have been, the pace was slow a couple times here and there, not really bad for a 2 hour and 40-minute movie. I would have liked it to have given us a little bit more. Like you had to really use your imagination as far as where this is going next. I would have liked to see a little bit of a glimpse further of what they were planning on doing next, like they portrayed it to be. But besides that, we got a cool scene in the ocean, and this isn't really a spoiler, it's just my opinion. I think, and this has been all over the place.
No spoilers in the chat, by the way, please.
Yeah. I think it's, and we talked about this, and I said I would be shocked if they didn't do something about mutants or Atlantis. And I think while they didn't directly show you Atlantis or an Easter egg of Atlantis, there was a scene at the end of the movie that went underwater, and there's something that happened that is going to come back and say, like, this is how Namor was awoken. Okay, that's my opinion.
100%.
I think other people I talked to after I said that to them, or even before I said to them, were on the same page. So I think they'll come back and explain it in a later movie, probably Black Panther too, because that's where we expect to see Namor. That's what all accounts are saying. And I'll tell you right now, and I'll just say this, I don't really care. Every female actress in this, well, obviously female actress, every female in this, smoke show. Gemma Chan, Salma Hayek, Angelina Jolie, the character that played Makari, all dimes. I was just, the whole time I was just looking at Guy, I'm like, Gemma Chan's so hot. Yeah. I'm like, Gemma Chan's so hot.
and the depiction of Makari was unbelievable. Like Tivo said it perfectly. The Makari speed is the best of any speedster from the DC and Marvel. They did a phenomenal job. Again,
the CGI, really good.
They did so much right for this movie. I agree that I don't know if they could have done it better. Yes, they could have changed things here or there, and we'll always critique it and say this or that. But let me tell you, good movie. Just a good movie all around.
It's my favorite thing this year so far. I'll definitely say that. It was my favorite. Right there with Wanda. I liked Wanda. There for different reasons, but this by far was the best movie out of the three. And I gotta say, and what really I liked the most about this movie, maybe the second most besides the women, is the fact that they really did stick to kind of the comic storyline in a way. And now you're going to have to read a little deeper. It's not all from the original Eternals run. They take from different runs, especially the last 30 minutes. And I didn't realize it until after because I hadn't read that run. So I went back and I started looking and I said, wow, this was kind of what I thought it was. And it gives, if you read into that, I don't want to give too much away, you could probably see where it's going next or where at least the possibility is. So pretty cool. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
We'll talk more about it. We'll talk more about it next week.
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't detailed at all. That wasn't detailed at all.
I mean, come on. I didn't give any spoilers. Come on.
We didn't go into detail. We just told you how much we liked it.
That
All
was
right,
a
Jay, here.
6-minute Siskel and Ebert review of the whole fucking movie.
That wasn't even close to the whole movie, Jay.
No.
There was so much going on in this movie. All right, Jay, here. I'll make you happy. Go ahead.
There we go.
ahead.
Morbius, Jared Leto. I'll tell you what. I don't know, man. I don't know. It looks cool. It looks like Morbius, right? A little different spin on him. I have no faith in Sony. There, I said it.
That's it? That's all you got for me?
Yeah, that's
How,
it. What do you want?
You want to keep it short and sweet?
You want a 10-minute depiction of the whole trailer? I didn't see any hot chicks. The closest thing to a hot
There's
chick
one hot chick.
was Jared Leto, shaved, no beard.
There is a hot chick in there. Is it Eliza Gonzalez? I think she's a smoke show.
No, I'm excited. Hey, listen, it's a comic book movie. It's different. We talked about the horror-esque type of movie. His powers look cool. He looks comic book accurate. We'll just see if, Sony fucks it up.
All right, let's do a quick. We're not doing Cash It or Trash It this week, but let's do it in the chat real quick. I'm going to do it for Guy. Cash It or Trash It based on the second Morbius trailer. Put your answers in there. Guy Forge, tell us what you think real quick. And I know you don't like horror, so this should be interesting.
I'm not a big fan of horror, but I'll tell you this much: I'm a big fan of Jared Leto. I think he's going to do well. I think there's a perfect role for him. I'm excited for the movie. I think it's going to be cool. I might shit my pants watching it, but I think it's going to be a cool movie.
We got a lot of cash. Couple trash, but I'm seeing more cash.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a toss up. You're going to see different things. I think Jay hit the nail on the head when he said no faith in Sony. Sony still has to prove themselves. We haven't really seen a quality product from them. I mean, it's been all right.
And I'm going to tell you why I think that's not going to be the case, because I think the MCU has their hands on this movie, unlike Venom 2. I think we saw that when we saw Michael Keaton's character. I think that should be the telltale sign. The trailer looked 100 times better than the Venom 2 or any of the Venom trailers. Like,
yeah, you're right there. I
you know what I
agree
mean?
with
Like,
that. Yep.
my girl saw this
I
trailer.
agree.
And she's like, my girl saw the trailer and was like, we got to go see that. And I'm like, yeah, you're
okay.
right.
I agree. I agree until the end when he goes, "I'm Venom." No, I'm just kidding.
That was pretty funny though. That made me laugh.
Was
at
it?
least.
Was it?
I mean, to me, they're shitting on Venom. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, this is Morbius. This is a new direction. I think this is where
to me,
it
that
ends
tells
with Sony
me
and it picks up with MCU. That's what I think.
that tells me it's all tied in. That's what that tells me. I don't think it was a jab at Venom. I think that says we are in this Sony-verse. We know about Venom, and we're headed to the MCU.
Josh has it right, Matt. Josh said she just wants to see it because of Jared Leto. So
She's not a Jared Leto girl, She didn't like that. Do I look like Jared Leto at all?
Jay got excited when he saw.
Do I look like a 10-year-old girl?
His abs and shaved face.
I thought he was going to go see the movie as Eva, and we're going to have her back on to see because she loves Jared Leto.
Yep.
That's her man right there.
We might start doing movie reviews with Eva.
Yeah, we might have to. Then nobody would come to see us, though. Yeah,
I said
the first thing that should have told you that Venom was going to suck, when somebody told me it was 90 minutes long, I'm like, this movie is going to be the worst movie I've seen having to do with superheroes. And I think it was definitely in the bottom 3. So I think TiVo's right. If we see a runtime of, an hour, if we see 90 minutes or 96 minutes, like, that's a fucking red flag. And I don't think you'll see that.
Well, 69 Chop Shop, thank you so much. $10 super chat. This is for some bags and boards. God knows we need them right now.
Speaking of Eva.
Make it rain on me, defects. Yeah. I can feel it. More.
What's better, the click or the slap?
The slap.
No, it's a toss-up. The slap is nice.
The slap's nice, but the click is original. That's original. That's original Eva. I'm just saying. All right. Before we do the giveaway, to Friday, Jay, what do we got?
We got the best auction in the game. the Very Gary Comics live auction on YouTube, Friday, November 12th, this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Comics, toys, statues, and laughs. We got Gem Mint in the house. We got the Defects in the house. And we got, go ahead, guys, say it. I'll say it
What
for
are you
you.
gonna say?
Very Gary.
Oh, did someone say Very Gary?
Guy was
Guy
looking
off
up
guard.
nudies of Henry Cavill and Jared Leto.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh my God. So yeah, Friday's gonna be big. Gem, like Jay said, they got a whole range of stuff. So it's not just comic books this time around. But don't worry, there's gonna be a ton of comics. So be there. We'll see you. You know, it goes off the rails pretty quick. So I think
Gary's
Jay's
gonna
drinking this
auction off.
weekend.
Yeah, Gary's gonna auction off some Crocs.
Yeah, we're trying to get the Crocs on live, so we'll see what happens there.
All right, what do we do first?
giveaway?
Do we do the video or do we do a little something special first?
What's the
You want
giveaway?
to do a little something special first?
Well, this is big too, and we definitely
We'll
got to give this guy a shout out
Yeah,
because this
hold
is always a huge deal every year. I always go to them. I think it's fucking they put on a great one.
Well, thank you, TiVo. Shameless plug. 4th annual Black Friday auction on Lords of the Long Box. These guys always have a great Black Friday auction, guys. So
Annual, man, every year. The Black Friday Lords of the Long Box auction. TiVo always throwing out fire books. Great member of the community. If you don't know him, Lords of the Long Box, the original spec masters, guys.
I'll tell you a little trick about TiVo's auction on Black Friday. Show up for the whole thing. Okay, definitely. But if you want to get a good deal, wait till like the last 2 hours when TiVo's blazed out of his mind.
gone.
Because he just starts throwing up books that he shouldn't be throwing up. He's like, fuck
a lot of
it, I'm
fun.
going to sell this. He like takes something down off the wall.
Guys are gonna be mailing them bags and pens and shit before the auction.
Yeah. Oh, God. All right, what do you want to do first? You want to do the giveaway real quick?
Yeah,
Yes.
What video are you talking about? What did I forget? Did I forget something?
No video. I said.
I thought you said, what do you want to do first, the video or the giveaway?
No. I said the little something special. I think we should do that first, followed by the giveaway.
I don't even know what the little something special is.
Oh,
I got a little
Jesus
something
Christ.
special.
Your piece
I got a
of
little
Dell, I'll
something
tell you that
special
much.
over
Yeah, you're right about that.
Your picture
right.
is a little something special? Hold on.
I'll tell you
Hold
right
on.
now. We'll Guy, I'll start it off by this.
You
We
want
have a
okay, hold on.
defect.
Yeah.
We have a defect in the house that's been with us from basically day one.
Since Jump
Awesome
Street.
moderator, the best wrench in the game. Go ahead, Guy. Take it from here.
So you guys all know him. You got put you guys in. I need you guys in little boxes underneath me, please. Matty,
All
come
right,
on.
hold on. All right, come on.
Where are you?
I'm trying to
we
do
need all the
something
defects here. We need all the defects here. Come on.
How do I do this?
Yeah, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
Hey guys. So this is just a little shout out, and I want you guys to know who helped me with this too, because obviously I might start something with this, and you know what? Because we got to take care of our wrenches out there, right? So we got a wrench in our house tonight that Jay said it. He's been here since the beginning. We can't thank him enough, and he is the best wrench in the game, as we call him that. Because
We love all our wrenches, by the way.
Yeah, we do, obviously. But you know what? No one does it. No one does it like Coco. Okay? I'm going to start like a hashtag. No one does it like Coco. So you know what? I got together. The Defects got together with our boy, Spidey's Powdered Tumblers, Jose Gonzalez.
Talking
And
about the
we put
guy with the
together-
chicken? You talking about the guy
Yeah,
with the chicken?
Yeah, Susie. Look,
All right.
just in case you don't know, Susie. Hey, look. There's Susie. Look, she's making an appearance. What are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
So, Coco, you better get ready, buddy. You better get ready because your wall behind you, I know you're getting your wall ready for your sales and for your auctions and all that shit. So you know what? You better make some space in the middle of that wall. Move those fucking books around, buddy. Because this is coming your way, pal. The
Look
best
at
wrench
that.
in the game. You got the golden wrench.
Always dropping.
Spidey's
Show them what
powder-
show them what's engraved on the wrench.
Look at that. Defect for
Defect
life,
for
baby.
life. Coco is always on top of it, man. Always dropping links. Always taking care of the chat.
He's always sending us stuff too.
Always sending us all types of presents. Happy early Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas. Best wrench in the game, hands down. Coco loves Chevy Comics. Congratulations, brother. Defect for life is right.
So
And
guys,
shout
you
out
wanna
to Jose Gonzalez who hooked this up.
Ooh, the chicken
Absolutely,
guy?
guys.
The chicken
Little
guy?
chicken
I don't
guy.
know about it. I
So
don't know
you
about
guys,
that guy.
you guys want to get some powder coated wrenches for your wrenches out there in the YouTube chats and the YouTube community. Get in touch with Jose and he'll make it happen. Obviously, this is a defect special, as you can see. Coco loves Chevy Comics. Congratulations, my man. Make some room on your wall.
We got it. We got comments flying in congratulating Coco, but we got a super chat we missed, and I don't know how to bring it back up.
I got you, buddy. I got you. We're gonna bring it up there. We got one before this too, but this is from CLG, 1999 super chat. What's up, Matt, Guy, and Jay? And then we got the man, the myth, the legend, Biggie's Comics, New York Warriors coming in there and saying shameless plug as well. He meant plug. The OGs of YouTube auctions, November 19th at 9:30. Guys, come for the comics, stay for the laughs. You know how he says it. That is nothing but fun times going to the New York Warriors auctions. They have a great time. So you know what? Shout out to them.
The OGs of YouTube, guys. Great time. Great time. I consider myself a warrior, dude. I'm from New York. We hang out all the time.
I got the shirt on.
Matt got the shirt on.
Guy's trying to do something here. There we go. There it is.
Hey.
All right, let's wrap this up, man.
I had to
Let's
call
wrap-
an audible. I had to call an audible on the giveaway. Something I couldn't find something. So let's do this. You want to show what we're giving away?
Yep.
Giveaway time.
All right. I mean, what do we? What? I'm not ready for my close up here. All right.
There you go, pal.
So we're giving away the Nottingham #5 reprint.
Should I say it?
Mad Cave, CBSI, and of course Pressable Defects. You know this is the Defects exclusive. Giving a
What
set
book
of
is it?
that away, along with
Nottingham.
the trade. Valley Days and Cocaine Nights.
Ooh,
Okay.
baby.
One lucky Matt. Why don't
and
you
the
show the
defects
back of
are
that
in
book?
here too. The defects are in here too. I don't know if you guys know that. We got a little page in there. I don't know if you guys saw it. What do you want to show? You want to show her the back of one of these?
Yeah, why don't you show the back? Why don't you show the ad?
I mean, I'm not. What do you want me to do? You
Ah,
want to
never
tape
mind,
these
never
things
mind.
live? Come on. What the fuck?
So
We gotta
listen,
get
guys.
It's
Sean, bring it.
Nottingham. Nottingham.
Could you put all three of us up? Not like that, please. We'll lose subscribers.
We do that every night anyway.
These guys, you guys know how much I hate movie quotes, especially the movie quotes that Crown Royal, Burger King Royal with cheese was so
Crown
hard
Royal.
to watch.
Fucking Pulp Fiction, bro.
So I
That was
said
classic.
to myself,
That was classic.
I said, you know what? The Butcher, Jay has a movie quote. My one and only movie quote. So
Here we go.
whoever
We're gonna need a
gets
bigger
this,
boat.
Whoever gets this movie quote wins the Defects prize package, right? Because it's Cocaine Nights with us in it, and it's the Nottingham CBSI team up exclusive. So
Yeah, look, everyone's with us, Jay. Okay,
Yeah, don't worry.
but go ahead. Start line is ready.
It was. I mean, I love you guys, but that was fucking brutal.
All right, come on. I got stuff to do here. Let's go.
You could get the line. You could drop the
I'm ready.
line now. No,
All right,
drop
drop
it
it.
now.
Drop.
Ready? First person I see. Shh. I'm a fireman. But where's your hat? Oh, I knew I couldn't fool my own boy. I'm your father, Dominic. First person.
What
If you
the
want, I
fuck?
can do it again.
No,
Ready?
no one wants that done again.
No, yeah, we didn't approve of this.
Yeah.
I'm a fireman. But where's your hat? Oh, I knew I couldn't fool my own boy. I'm your father, Dominic. Oh, I seen it. Back issue. Paulie got it.
Who got it? Oh, wait, I clicked on the wrong one. Why don't I see it?
I see it.
Was he the first?
He's the first. Back
I don't
issue
even see
Paulie.
him. This is back issue Marvel Decoded?
He's right
No,
under
back
Danny
issue
J. Jones saying
Where?
Jaws.
I have no idea.
It's about 10 underneath the thing. Underneath the starting
All
line.
right. I'm looking for his name. I don't even fucking see him.
Yeah, he's there.
I still don't see him. So why don't one of you guys click on it since you guys also have control here? Jeez, I got to do all the work here? Jesus fucking Christ.
Right there.
Do we have
Someone
a winner?
get it before him?
I don't think so.
No.
So I just to be clear, because I think you threw everyone off in the chat, was that your Arnold Schwarzenegger impression?
No, man, it's the dude with the ponytail and the kid, bro.
Oh yeah, the kid with the pony. I don't know, dude. When you said we were gonna get it, I was like, I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
See, that was a tough one.
That was a tough one. He wouldn't give us the. He wouldn't tell us what it was beforehand.
Great job, Jay.
That is acting. That is acting. Not that bullshit you guys pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keep telling yourself that.
So you win these.
Congratulations for knowing what the fuck Jay was talking about.
Yeah, seriously. Because I think nobody else did. I mean, the two people that like you the most got it.
Yeah.
You got Murder Melia and Back Issue Paulie.
They know my style.
Murder
They know
Melia
something.
saw me in a bar one night and yelled out defects from across the room. I don't know who the fuck it was.
I'm dying, dude.
Oh, that was great. Everyone I was sitting with was like, the fuck's he talking about? I'm like, don't worry, you wouldn't get it. He was hammered. I was hammered. It was great. All right. Fantastic Four real quick and we'll get out of here.
Run it.
Okay. How do we get rid of Paulie's kindergarten cop?
Oh, is it your first show?
Yeah, don't worry. So, guys, hey,
Four.
Fantastic Four. You know what this is. This books we are a fan of. That doesn't mean they're hot. Doesn't mean they're cold. Doesn't mean you should buy them. It's just books that we love, guys, and books we're fans of. So
That was the worst question ever.
The worst question ever. That's what somebody said.
that's awesome.
Jay has Valo Palinelli and Kindergarten Cop tonight. That's all I'm going to say.
He said Palomalo, like the football player. Guys,
Guy
this
Forge,
is my
you're
pick.
up first,
yeah,
baby.
my pick for Fan 4, G.I. Joe number 155 from 1994. This is the final issue in the series for G.I. Joe. Wow. So I'm a fan of this book, guys. Being a fan of G.I. Joe and this obviously being the last issue in this series. So this is a tearjerker for me of them folding the flag. So
I liked it. Nice pick. Staying with your roots. I like it. Everybody stuck with their roots tonight, I think. But go ahead. Let's check out Jay's.
Guy, I thought we were on the same page for a second.
Wow.
I picked Punisher Invades the Nam, number 52 from Marvel from 1991, because I wanted to pay tribute to all the veterans. Would it be Veterans Day tomorrow?
Well,
so
that's
guys,
why I picked it too. So there you go. See?
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
You forgot to mention that.
If you're a veteran out there, thank you so much for your service. This is the best country in the world. We all know that. I had to pick my boy.
Hold on, they're saying they don't see the. Hold on, they're not seeing the update on the slide.
Oh, the books aren't up. Yeah, sorry.
All right, hold on.
Just saw it
Let me
too.
go back. I mean, way to keep your eye on the chat there, Guy. Appreciate you. The defects. We're the defects. Let's do this again. Guy Forge, G.I. Joe, 155.
Fuck yourself. I had it open.
Do you see it now, chat?
Got the American flag on
Yeah,
there.
now
Veterans
we see
Day.
it. So there you go. Them folded. I said it's a tearjerker for me. Them folding the American flag. Jay brought it back and said, obviously for Veterans Day. So there you go. G.I. Joe number 155. And now here's Jay's book. Punisher Invades the Nam.
That's it. Not only that, it has the POWMIA little logo on the bottom, which I love. For all our fallen and captured warriors out there, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans that served this great country. Punisher Invades the Nam, man, and it's the origin of the Punisher skull. So if you haven't read it, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and read it. And it's a cheap book, and it's awesome.
And it says Punisher on it, so there you go. All right, I talked about Eternals earlier, having something to do with Atlantis, so you know I had to break back out. Fantastic Four. Number 4, the first appearance of Namor in the Silver Age. I wasn't going back to the Golden Age. It's also sitting right there, just in case you didn't see it before. I'm stoked. I'm ready. Bring me Namor, put him in Black Panther, and make him really angry. Let's do this.
There you go.
Short and sweet. And then, yeah, I did it. I didn't even ask Jay about it, but the group pick of the week, it's Eternals number 1. All right, and I just to make it a little special, I threw this 30-cent variant up there because we know that one is super rare. Guys, if you're able to go see it and you're willing to go see it, go check out Eternals and formulate your own opinion, because I think you might be pleasantly surprised, or you still might hate it. Hey, either way, go check it out. Let us know what you think. Yeah, huge shout out to the veterans this week, like Jay
Thank you,
said.
Coco.
And not just this week, but all the time.
All the time.
Anything else, boys, before we get the fuck out of here? Okay, guy's playing with his cock. Jay?
Guys, thank you so much. Another awesome live show. We got Fugitive Poems in the house. Don't forget to check them out. Their link will be in the description below. What else we got, man? We got Very Gary's auction coming up. We got the Warriors auction coming up. We got TiVo's auction coming up on Lords of the Long Box. My 2 guys right here. Listen, I'm just kidding. Oh, my 2 guys right here. Acting is on point all around here, guys. I was just that depiction of Balboa and Mickey, and come on. You can't buy that anywhere. Why would you want next
to?
time, Defects. Oh, shout out to all our moderators in the chat, everybody. But tonight was Coco's night. Congratulations on your award, brother. Hope you like it. Hope to see it in your background. Keep rocking out with us, my man.
Absolutely. You started showing me that wall, so now you got something else to throw on it.
Yep.
No Thursday video, guys. Why? Because we were too fucking busy to do one. So you get this week, and then you'll see us on Friday. Come hang out in the auction, even if you're not buying. And then back to the regular scheduled program next week. 2 videos. Thank you. Like Jay said earlier, happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. We didn't plan on going an hour and a half, but we never do, and we usually end up going longer than we want because you guys are the best. So 122 people still in here. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. We love you all. Guy Forge, any parting words, or you're just going to stand there with the rooster?
Just gonna stand here holding my cock. So thanks,
And
Defects.
there you have it, folks. I never thought I would see Jay doing that motion either, so I'm just going to end the show. Love you guys.